In a quiet valley surrounded by misty hills, there lived a young man named Elias. He was only 25, but his eyes carried the weight of someone who'd seen too much. Every morning Elias woke up with a storm in his head, thoughts rushing in like waves. What if I fail again? Why did I say that yesterday? What will happen tomorrow? His mind never stopped. Even when he sat under the clear sky, he couldn't see the beauty in it. His body was there, but his thoughts were always somewhere else, lost between yesterday's mistakes and tomorrow's fears. He tried everything to quiet his mind: meditation, music, long walks, but nothing worked. One night, exhausted and desperate, he overheard an old traveler at the village inn telling a story about a hermit who lived high up in the northern mountains. A man who people said could teach anyone how to find peace. Elias couldn't sleep that night. Something inside him whispered, maybe this is it. Maybe I can finally find some rest. So the next morning, without saying a word to anyone, he packed a small bag and began his journey. The path was long and harsh. He crossed muddy trails, steep slopes, and rivers that nearly swept him away. He slept under trees and sometimes went hungry. But the thought of peace, even the chance of it, kept him moving. After several days, Elias finally reached a small hut hidden among tall pines. Smoke rose gently from the chimney. On the porch sat an old man, his eyes closed, face calm like still water. Elias bowed respectfully and said, "Sir, I've come from far away. My mind is never quiet. I'm tired of thinking, tired of feeling lost. Please, teach me how to find peace." The old man opened his eyes and smiled faintly. "You've traveled a long way, young one. But the road you need to walk isn't made of stone, it's made of silence." Then he handed Elias a candle and said, "Take this candle, walk down to the village below, and return here. But no matter what happens, do not let the flame go out." Elias hesitated but agreed. As he walked down the path, the wind picked up. The candle flickered wildly. He cupped his hands around the flame, protecting it from the breeze. Along the way, villagers called out to him. A child waved. A merchant tried to sell him bread. A dog barked at his feet. But Elias ignored them all. His focus stayed only on the small, fragile flame in his hands. Hours later he returned, the candle still burning. The old man nodded with satisfaction. "Well done," he said softly. "Now tell me, what did you see on your journey?" Elias blinked, thinking, "I don't remember much. I only saw the flame." The old man smiled. "Exactly. Your mind was still. You weren't lost in the noise of the world, nor trapped by the chatter in your head. You were only here. That, my son, is peace." Elias stood there, stunned. All those years he had searched for something outside himself, a method, a miracle, a place to escape. But the truth had been simple. Peace wasn't found in the mountains or in silence. It was found in focus, in being fully present with this very moment. He stayed with the old man for a few days, learning how to live slowly, how to listen to the wind, how to eat without rushing, how to sit in stillness and watch his thoughts drift by like clouds. One morning, as the sun rose over the hills, Elias felt something he hadn't felt in years. Quiet, not the silence of the world, but silence within. When it was time to leave, he bowed deeply. The old man said, "Remember, the candle's flame is always with you. Don't let the wind of your thoughts blow it out." Elias smiled and began his journey home. The mountains looked softer now. The same road that once felt heavy now felt like an old friend. Back in his village, people noticed something different about him. He spoke less, but when he did, his words carried warmth. His eyes, once restless, were calm and clear. And every morning when he sat under the same sky, he finally saw it, really saw it. The blue, the breeze, the sunlight, because peace, he realized, had never been lost. It was waiting inside him all along. He had just been too busy looking elsewhere. The mind finds peace not when the world grows quiet, but when we stop chasing every thought and learn to stay where life is, in this moment.